Only the best VPN can stop DNS leaks. And that's maybe why I've pitted NordVPN versus Surfshark versus Ipvanish versus ProtonVPN all head-to-head, to determine the best anonymous VPN for your daily activities. Hey, how's it going? So I've got 4 providers here today that all have DNS leak prevention features. Well, at least they advertise they prevent leaks, but yeah, it turns out that isn't always the case. Avoiding DNS leaks is crucial for anonymous browsing and safeguarding your identity. But which provider can actually do this, and which provider can actually do it well? So, why don't we do some DNS leaks tests to find out, using 2 reputable websites, ipleak.net and dnsleaktest.com, using a virtual machine and having the VPN connections on. Alright, now I chose these 4 providers because they're always the ones on the best of lists across YouTube and Google. And there are some other reasons why I consider each of them reputable in their own rights, but hey, let's stick to the DNS testing for now. Alright, first I'm going to open up ipleak.net without a VPN connection. Yep, and here's where my local IP and DNS IP address would be seen, which, yeah, I'm hiding for obvious reasons, thank you very much. Now, you can write down yours if you want it as a reference for your testing purposes. Now next, as you see, I've got NordVPN open, and I'll start the NordVPN DNS leaks testing. They have this nice map, so finding a connection is super simple. And hey, just like that, I'm connected to Deutschland, Germany, and you can see the IP address of the VPN server when I hover over the icon. Yeah, just like that. Alright, once I head to ipleak.net, you can see the general information here, location, ISP, and so on and so on. Just as anticipated, the visible IP is that of the VPN server, and nope, not my personal one. And it's the same with my location, it says Germany. Just note that the WebRTC section is also very important. Look, if you see any information here, do not trust your VPN. Leaking data and other information is a no-go, it's a deal killer for any privacy tool. Alright, now I'll head over to dnsleaktest.com, and this is specifically for any DNS leak check that you'd like to perform. There are 2 options, a standard or extended DNS test. I chose the extended one, which ensures that all DNS servers are discovered. And after about 30 seconds, only 1 server has been detected. Again, the server of my VPN provider and not of my own. Alright, so there's your NordVPN DNS leak testing results, which are solid while giving you an anonymous VPN experience, avoiding IP and even WebRTC links. That, alongside their convenient and privacy-focused features like a kill switch, specialized servers, and more. Oh yeah, I definitely recommend Nord for any anonymity seekers out there. So yeah, all those steps are the short answer to how to see if you have DNS leaks. These tests send your client/VPN a number of domain names to resolve. If one of the results belongs to your ISP, well, then you have a problem on your hands, and your VPN has a DNS leaks problem. Now, I've pitted Surfshark versus NordVPN against one another before, but never in a DNS leak test. VPN providers are different, but let's take the same steps anyway. Alright, as you can see, Surfshark is open and connected to a server in Denmark. There's the VPN's IP. Yep, that's what we're looking for. Alright, I'll test for IP leaks first, and that's nice to see. The only detected server is from my VPN. The location is Denmark, and the 146 IP is visible. Again, no WebRTC leaks were detected. Good going, guys. Alright, let's do the Surfshark DNS leak testing next, and yeah, let's do the extended one. And finally, the verdict. The results for NordVPN versus Surfshark are the same. Excellent DNS leak prevention, making either great for private online browsing. But a quick little note here, you might prefer Surfshark if you're looking for simultaneous connections, meaning you're only going to need 1 subscription for as many devices as you'd like. And moving over to Ipvanish and their long list of reasons why their privacy devotees like them so much, we're talking no logs and their DNS leak prevention, which is also enabled by default, and it's a built-in feature. Alright, jumping right in with the same tests. Oh yeah, I love that they have a map interface as well. I just simply connect to a French server, launch the IP leak site, there you go. The VPN IP is easily visible on the left, and it matches up with that on the testing website. And again, no WebRTC detection here either. Heading over to the Ipvanish DNS leak test, after about 30 seconds, I can also see that only one server is detected. Conclusion, Ipvanish is a reliable and safe provider. That, and alongside their unlimited connections, well, Ipvanish gives Surfshark a run for their money, but nope, they don't have those antivirus capabilities. Now, before we jump into another crucial provider test, we need to make sure that you join our nearly 60,000 like-minded member community. Just hit that sub button so you can stay on top of all the thorough tests, just like this one. All right, ProtonVPN time. With open source apps and a reputable parent company, it's often referred to as an anonymous option and comes up in VPN privacy comparison videos all the time. But what about any DNS IP leaks? I connected to a server in Norway in the settings, and you can see my DNS leak feature is enabled, and thankfully there is no way to disable it. At the top, you can clearly see my IP address for comparison, and hey, there we go. All my details match that of the VPN connection, not of my own. Woohoo! Also, this testing showed 0 DNS servers, even with every server that I tested. So then I took it over to DNSleaks.com. After an extensive test, here the VPN server appeared, showing that ProtonVPN is in fact an anonymous option for both masking your IP and avoiding DNS and WebRTC leaks. So the solution to how to stop DNS leaks is clear. Use a reliable VPN. The difference between Surfshark versus NordVPN versus Ipvanish versus ProtonVPN, well, in this case, the differences are actually small, making them all excellent anonymous VPNs. Yet, for all use cases, well, they're going to differ a little, and not everyone's going to benefit from their unique offerings in the same way. So be sure to consider what you really need before making that decision. Oh, and you can click on that box on screen for our best deals if you're after a VPN today. Oh yeah, save that money. And remember, a VPN is only part of the puzzle. Make sure you're practicing good cyber hygiene online as well. All right, that's all I got. I'll see you in the next video.